Hello everybody and welcome to the review of set 9465, the Zombies of the Monster Fighters theme from 2012. This set retailed for £35, $40 or €40, and it includes 446 pieces for minifigures, and we're going to start with the minifigures right now. And here we have Jack McHammer, former lumberjack and now member of the Monster Fighters. You can see that he has a very nice torso printed on the back as well with a typical green lumberjack shirt. He's got a leather vest above that, and that just is a perfect combo. He has light blue, medium blue jeans with some knee protection attached on to that, and a nice leather belt where you can see some details for the pockets there on the legs. And he has a mechanical arm because his right arm was taken by the crazy scientist to create his monster, and well, since then he has this mechanical arm which actually looks a lot stronger than a regular arm, maybe because it's just a lot larger. And he also sports Thor's hammer, which kind of makes him a badass already, and his face is just, I don't know what to say, it's perfect. You know, we have the beard has like different colors in it, a lot of texture there, the eyes are perfect, bushy eyebrows, and then just a regular cap, and that's good to go. You know, obviously no print on the back of his head, but that's it. That is it for the only Monster Fighter in this set. Now let's get on to the zombies. First up we have Renfield, the zombie driver again, which already appeared in the Vampire Hearse set. So if you haven't watched that video, make sure to check it out. It's linked up here. And yeah, he still has the great torso with the ripped coat and on the back and on the front as well. I still like this torso with all the scratches and the damage in that material of the coat. That just looks pretty good. Still only has one driver's glove, the other one is missing, and he still has the same facial expression as in the Vampire Hearse set, so this figure is exactly the same. Now it's time to move on to the special zombies in this set. Moving on, we have, and here we have the Zombie Groom, and that is an excellent torso print in my opinion. It is also exclusive to this set. So we have the typical white shirt. One arm of that shirt is missing, as you can see. The shirt itself is very ripped. The buttons are open or missing. The collar looks scratched. The vest looks torn apart on the back there as well, as you can see. So that is all in a very, very bad condition, but that makes it very cool. And as you can see, he has a red bow tie, which is untied and a bit has some damage to it. And he has a different head from the zombie driver. It is very similar, but the facial expressions are a bit different to the one from the zombie driver. And this is one of the expensive minifigures in this set. This figure costs about $20 already, which is quite a lot considering that the legs are not exclusive. They are just regular dark bluish gray legs, and the hat as well. It's just a regular cylinder hat in black, a cylinder top hat. So nothing special about that. So only the face and the torso basically cost $20, which is quite a lot, but it's going to be topped by the next figure. Is the Zombie Bride, and unlike the Zombie Groom, everything about this minifigure is exclusive to this set, even the hairpiece, which only comes in, which is in dark tan, and that is exclusive to this set. The mold is not exclusive, but the color is, and the torso print is very nice again. All the scratches there and very nice clean prints, thin lines, and yeah, just a very awesome print. We have the typical slope here, which served for dresses a long time already, and that just looks great with that print there. And then we have the head, which also looks kind of spooky. I don't know why, but this figure has, unlike the other zombies, only one eye, which is sort of white, and the right eye is red, and I don't know what's that supposed to be. And she has an awful lot amount of lipstick on her lips. Let's hope that that is just lipstick. But let's have a... And she also has an alternative... And she also has a second face print. It looks like that. I have to say that this one looks a lot meaner than the one before. The first face looks a lot more zombie-ish, and this one just looks very mean. And yeah, and this figure, believe it or not, this figure alone is worth $50. At least $50 is the cheapest price I could find on the internet. And just a reminder, the set alone was at $40 back when it retailed, and now this figure alone is $50 of worth. So that is incredible, and that is going to explain a lot of the price increase, which we're going to talk about later. But now let's move on with the vehicle, which is Jack McHammer's vehicle, Jack McHammer's truck, with hammers on the side. And I have to say that is definitely the greatest vehicle of the entire Monster Fighters theme, at least from the Monster Fighters crew. And I have to say, this looks so ridiculous that it's already great. Again, we have incredibly large wheels here at the back, and we have flick fire missiles on the roof. We have those large hammers on the side with a great play feature, which I'm going to show you in a second. And then we have this great chassis, which can hold two minifigures side by side easily, which was introduced all the way back in 1998 with the Adventurous Egypt theme. And yeah, that is one of the best examples of old but gold. I really like that piece. That is one of the best ever produced, in my opinion. And I'm glad that they brought it back in the Hidden Side theme in 2019. I'm not sure if it has been in other sets yet, but still a very nice piece, and very good that we get that in this set. And then we also get a very nice piece here at the front, which is normally used for all sorts of steam locomotives, you know, to push any kind of tree branches, dead animals, whatever might be lying on the tracks, out of the way so that it doesn't crash into the wheels. And it has the same purpose here. It is reinforced with some printless road signs, which were just clipped onto that. And that, of course, has the purpose of pushing the zombies out of the way. And yeah, the motor looks great. I mean, the roof could be a bit longer, I have to say that, because now if it would rain directly onto Jack McHammer and whoever is sitting next to him. So that could be improved. That is not looking too good, in my opinion. So they could have done a better job here. But apart from that, we also have some space on the back, so you could take some more Monster Fighters and just have them ride along here. So that would be no problem whatsoever. But now let's get to the play feature of this vehicle. The play feature of this car is very simple. When you push it, then those hammers rotate. And the idea is that you push the zombies which are in front of the car out of the way, which, as you can see, doesn't work that well. So I'm going to show you how they wanted this to work. The zombies in front of the car gets pushed out of the way and directly into the hammer, which is a pretty nice idea, pretty creative in my opinion. But as you can see, in practice, it just doesn't work. It sadly doesn't work that well. So that would have been even greater. But that is the idea, and I think it's a pretty creative idea to do that like that. Just the look at a vehicle like this with swinging, rotating hammers is pretty funny already. So, I mean, not a perfect play feature because it doesn't work that well, but you can still use the hammers to kick the zombies out of the way. So that is pretty cool still. the zombie graveyard. It consists of a crypt and 2 tombs, 2 graves, and they are designed very well. They have a nice amount of detail there. We have some greenery there. We have a lot of dark and light bluish gray bricks, but also some black bricks, some dark tan bricks. We have a nice church-like looking window here on the back, created with trans blue and trans orange bricks. That looks very nice. We have some medieval looking windows on the side there. And yeah, just a nice amount of detail. Some torches there, which are actually lit, which is kind of surprising for an abandoned graveyard. Or is it really abandoned? Next to the steps there, we have a spider there, which we're going to talk about later. And we have a small bat, which is attached on top of the roof. Now let's get to the play features of this set, which is first, we have a play feature which is indicated by that red lever there, and we can have Jack McHammer, the monster fighter, who is about to capture the moonstone finally, after he has successfully fought and defeated all the zombies. So we can just push that lever there, and then that is going to happen. There's a large pot with a poisonous looking soup inside of that crypt, and if you pull that lever if you push that lever like I showed you, this is going to happen. This poisonous soup is going to be tossed at Jack McHammer or whoever is trying to steal this precious moonstone. But before we're going to have a closer look at that moonstone, I'm going to show you the second play feature of this graveyard. And this second play feature is as simple as it is great. So when Jack McHammer tries to grab the moonstone, once he touches it, it turns and the zombies arise from their graves, which is an excellent play feature. You can see those connections there with Technic parts, and that connects to some gears, and that's how the zombies can rise from their graves, which is looking pretty cool. The only thing I think is not that good is that these lids actually don't close all the way due to the hats of the figures, but I don't want to take them off. So here's an easier solution how to close the lids completely. So let's first have them come up again, and we're going to remove these parts real quick, and then we have these dark bluish gray slopes in there which are completely useless. They're not for stability, they are not for aesthetics, nothing, none of that, nada, niente. And we just remove those, put those 2x4 plates back, and this is what happens. The lids completely close. So I honestly do not know why these dark bluish gray slopes were integrated here, but if you have this set, if you have this problem, that right there is the solution. And since this is a Monster Fighters set, we have to have a glow in the dark piece, which is this spider right here. So nothing special anymore about this. We have seen a lot of glow-in-the-dark pieces so far, but it's cool. It's a nice little detail, adds a nice touch to the whole set, and yeah, I like it a lot. So all in all, this is a very solid, a very good play set. Has some good play functions, some nice minifigures, some nice details. And yeah, let's talk about what happened to this set with its price that has gone through the roof. So $40 was the original price, and now the cheapest price I could find in euros here in Germany is 120 euros used and complete. There are cheaper ones which are incomplete, but that was the cheapest complete version. And the cheapest new version in the box, sealed, never opened, was at 200 euros, which is incredible. And I think that is mostly because of the minifigures here, because apart from that, there are no exclusive parts in this set except for the moonstone, which unlike the other moonstones only appeared in this set. And yeah, that is just a trans, I think it's trans purple. I don't know if that's the right color. Moonstone with a zombie hand coming from the ground. That is really it. But that Moonstone alone is pretty expensive too. So that is the cheapest one, is for around $20 on Bricklink right now. So yeah, $20 for Moonstone, $20 for the Groom, $50 for the Zombie Bride. Then we're already at the incredible price of $90 just for those two minifigures and one piece. And then it's really not far from 120 euros for a complete used set. The only way I can explain this is that a lot of folks are into zombies, into Lego zombies, and that is sort of where the popularity of this set comes from. And this set was also somehow exclusive as far as I know, so not every store, not every shop had this set. It was obviously available at Lego, and I think in the US at Targets or something like that. So that already makes it kind of rare and harder to get back then, and that of course makes it more special when it comes to reselling. And yeah, I think it's a nice set overall. And I got very lucky that I got this set in this 38 euro bulk haul. So that was very a lot of luck in that, because this set was almost complete. Just the car had a few pieces missing. The rocket launchers were missing, the roof was missing off the car, but apart from that, the minifigures were included, even the Moonstone. So yeah, very lucky with that. And overall, a nice set. It's just not worth today's price, in my opinion. So that's where we are right now. Thank you very much for watching this review of the Monster Fighters Zombie Graveyard of 2012. I hope you've enjoyed this review, and let me know in the comments down below whether you actually have this set, this very controversial set, I might add, because a Polish priest, as far as I know, I read an article some time ago where a Polish priest condemned this set as the tool of the devil. That was back when it was released in 2012, and maybe that's also another fact why a lot of people want this set, or why they like it a lot, because it's probably gotten more popularity since that incident. And yeah, Lego is usually not going into those violent directions with zombies and stuff like that. And then that was maybe also the reason why Monster Fighters was discontinued so soon after just one wave, because that was maybe too violent for them, and they feared that this topic might get out of hand, so they rather ended it sooner than later. But that is it for this review, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about this set, if you have it, if you want to own it, and all of that in the comments down below, please. Till then, have a good day, have a great time, and I see you in the next video. Bye.